Legends know best. That's why they end up as legends in the first place. So why not use epic bodybuilders' advice to improve your workout? Here are tips from legendary bodybuilders so that you know how to maximize your bodybuilding workout and achieve your goals. Number 10. Motivation. The three-time Mr. Olympia winner Frank Zane was consistent during his training routine, which helped him build muscle symmetry and body aesthetics. Motivation is important to keep you on the path of achieving your goals and being consistent. Starting any new task is comparatively easier than remaining consistent throughout the process. According to Frank Zane, one should learn motivation to help achieve their goals. There are two types of motivation. One is a deficient motivation when people start going to the gym when they want to improve themselves. The other type of motivation is to improve further when you have already hit a certain level. Rewarding yourself can help you move closer to your goals. Number 9. Get strong. As the bodybuilder Arnold Schwarzenegger writes in his book, The New Encyclopedia of Bodybuilding, to get big you have to get strong. So instead of being focused on building muscles straight from the start by getting strong. Contrary to popular misconception, getting your body fat as low as possible and your muscles as big as possible are not incompatible. By reducing your body fat, you increase your body's muscle to fat ratio. Since you then have more muscle relative to the weight you're lugging around all day, you will have more endurance, intensity, and comparative strength. Continue training with your heaviest weights, and you'll burn more calories than if you use lighter weights and higher reps. Number 8. Don't overtrain. Overtraining is really harmful to bodybuilders and is something they often do. A piece of good advice that Arnold gives in his book for bodybuilders is that train sufficiently but don't overdo it. He writes, there will be times when a body part lags behind because you are overtraining it, hitting it so hard so often and so intensely that it never has a chance to rest, recuperate, and grow. Bodybuilding is not just a sport, it is a lifestyle, and treating it as one requires courage and persistence. None of these remarkable legendary bodybuilders compromised. Number 7. Eat right. Lee Haney gave a valuable piece of advice from his own experience. He said, if you're not eating right, your body will not grow like it would if you take what you eat more seriously. Quality protein, fats, and carbohydrates will be vital to building quality mass. Even though best known for his work in the gym, Haney gives the most significant credit for his physique to his diet. Legendary bodybuilders treat their diet like gospel. During one interview, when asked about his diet plan, Haney replied his diet comprises well-rounded meals. Number 6. Make a plan. Phil Heath gave all bodybuilders his tip, saying, devise an effective training split for muscle gain. It's essential to go to the gym with a plan, so devise a training split that allows time for your muscles to recover and grow. Legendary bodybuilders know muscles grow not in the gym but during recovery. Phil Heath combines back and biceps because many back exercises engage the biceps, and the same occurs when you are training with the chest and triceps. Therefore, grouping these body parts into the same training days works well. In addition, he assigns separate days for both legs and shoulders, stating that if you are doing enough volume with hamstrings, calves, glutes, and quads, that will be more than enough for you. He describes shoulders as a lost art in bodybuilding and stresses the importance of working. The front, side, and rear delts create full-rounded shoulders. Number 5. Efforts reap reward. Your will to work for hours depends upon your mental strength. Arnie's efforts are innumerable to enhance the cognitive approach and motivate people. Legendary bodybuilders know that mental toughness is just as important as the workout and diet. He has tried his best to encourage people in various interviews, on his blog, and in his book. That's why Schwarzenegger said, bodybuilding is much like any other sport. To be successful, you must dedicate 100% to your training, diet, and mental approach. Arnold had put up posters of Sonny Liston, Roy Reg Park, boxers like Ali, weightlifters, and powerlifters all over his bedroom wall as a child. Looking at those pictures every day motivated him, and those images reminded him of his goal. People used to ask him how he smiled after long hours of workouts, while his peers struggled for another rep. To that, he used to reply, I look forward to another dozen reps, another 500 leg squats, and another curl until my arms fall off. Why? Because I know that every rep that I did, every set that I did, and the weight that I lifted, I gained one step closer to turning that vision into reality. Number 4. Hard work and training. You don't become Mr. Olympia 8 times in a row without serious dedication and spot-on training. Here is one valuable piece of advice by the king, Ronnie Coleman. Hard work and training. There's no secret formula. I lift heavy, work hard, and aim to be the best. Opposite to mainstream misapprehension, decreasing your body fat to a minimum while increasing your muscle size to the extreme is conflicting. For example, well-known myths say that as you lose weight, you lose a lot of strength, and higher reps burn more calories. However, such assumptions come from those who achieve nothing. Training every day with heavier weights will burn more calories than calories burnt with lighter weights. Many bodybuilders are substandard because of overtraining before a match compared to simply training. As a result, they increased the workout that made them enormous, causing them to overreach with their vigorous heavy-duty training and high-energy food. To avoid this, legendary bodybuilders maintain the supplements that build muscle, keep a steady intake of proteins in their diet, and discover the calorie level that provides them with enough energy to support their usually high-intensity exercises while permitting them to burn body fat and not muscle. Number 3. Importance of stretching. Frank Zane has garnered immense respect in the bodybuilding world. He's a 3-time Olympia winner from 1977 to 79. After Zane's arrival, judges started focusing on the symmetry and definition of muscles along with the physical aesthetics of bodybuilders, making a paradigm shift. One of the best tips by bodybuilding legend Frank Zane for fitness enthusiasts and gym goers is the incorporation of stretching into the workout. Stretching is a crucial part of any workout routine, especially one that involves intense sessions, to avoid getting injured and also efficiently train your muscles. Stretching enables the optimal flow of blood in the body, which is essential for muscle growth and better recovery of muscles after an intense workout session. Zane used to properly stretch the body parts he was training in between sets. For instance, he used to perform the 2-arm lat stretch before doing a set of cable rows. Along with enhancing body flexibility, it also ensured an injury-free workout. Number 2. The ideal number of reps. Back with tips from Ronnie Coleman the King. According to Coleman, bodybuilding is about quality, not quantity. He said, "I don't tackle a workout obsessed with being able to lift a specific number of pounds for a specific number of repetitions. My goal is to lift whatever weight it takes for however many reps and sets it takes to feel a good full pump in the muscle being worked. Finding the ideal compromise of weight and repetitions for the optimum pump is a task that cannot be taken casually. It demands extensive experimentation. The 10-rep rule of thumb is only a starting point. It might be far from ideal for your body. Maybe the ideal is 6, 3, or 15, but if you don't have a good pump after 15 reps, the weight is too light or you're cheating too much. If you reach failure at 3 or 6 reps without building a pump, the weight is too heavy or you're not focusing on the muscle. You will probably find that the number of reps for building an ideal pump varies with each muscle group, according to the adjustments your body needs to make for balance and strength. Number 1. Rest like you mean it. Arnold Schwarzenegger is an outspoken activist and brand founder and pitchman. Before that, he was the governor of California. Before that, he was one of the most iconic action stars in Hollywood. But the most successful, most remarkable version of Arnold might be the original. The bodybuilder who broke the mold. It's no surprise his advice has a place on top. Arnold says, "Get at least 1 day a week in which you don't touch a single weight, and stay away from all challenging activities on that day too." If you're running marathons Sunday, you're probably not going to have much energy when you go back to the gym on Monday. That's all for this video, folks. See you another time.